Okay, so I have a story time for you. This is kind of crazy, and I guess I wasn't going to come on here and talk about this, but I wanted to tell you guys about this experience that myself, my husband, and my daughter had yesterday. Um and it might help you all just to pay attention. And actually, I can't even say that because I don't know what happened. So, we went to dinner, had a good time. um, Downtown. And downtown, there's also a skate park. My daughter likes to skateboard. She didn't have her skateboard with her, but a lot of times after we go to eat, we like to take walks and stuff. Maybe it's to walk the food off or to get the digestion going or whatever you call it. So we went downtown, and next to the skate park across the street is a parking garage. So we didn't know there was an entrance into the skate park to actually go pull in with your car and then you could just park inside. But we sorry, someone's calling me. Hold on one second. So we didn't know that there was, you can go into the skate park and actually park inside of it or whatever. So we go to the garage next door, and I said to my husband, I'm like, Dad, we're going to pay to park for how long? We're only going to be here for like 15, 20 minutes. He's like, yeah, it'll be like $2. So we pull into the parking garage across the street from, and I guess for my Connecticut people, I'll just tell you, it's in Hartford, across the street from the parking garage. It's on Church Street. It's the Matt parking garage. Just so you know, just in case, because I don't know if this will happen again or what. But we go and we park. We bring our little happy asses outside of the parking garage. We take our ticket, and then we head over to the skate park. We go into the skate park. We're taking a walk. We're vibing. We're chilling. We're taking pictures, videos, etc. Right? So we leave the damn skate park, go back to the parking garage, get in the car. We go to pull out, and we go up to the little thing there. It says there's no like attendance, so you just pay at the pay station. So we're at one of those little booths with the pay station, and it has a little thingy that goes up to let your car out. So my husband puts the first card in. No, he puts a ticket in, and then it says $1.50 because we weren't there that long. So he then goes to put his credit card in, and it says card cannot be accepted. So I'm like, oh my gosh, did he put in an expired card or whatever? Okay, baby, it's a janky card. Let's put in another card. So he puts in another card, says processing, and then it says card cannot be accepted. I'm like, that's our debit card. Hold up. Like, I know there's money on there. Like, let's be real. There's money on there. So he takes that out, and he puts card after card in there, and it's not taking it. And it's saying this card cannot be accepted. This card cannot be accepted. So then I start pulling cards out of my pocketbook like, okay, we just went to dinner. We used this credit card. I know for a fact there's money on there. I knew there was money on all the cards that we put in there, but I'm just like, maybe it's the type of card. I don't know. So we go to put the card in there, and then it literally says the same thing. So at that point, we're like, what? WTF, right? So we push the help button. Help button goes on there, and we're like, okay, maybe someone's gonna come. But then we're thinking like, okay, we gotta start thinking of ways to get out of here. So we pull back, and then I was like, oh, what if I get out the car and I go to the other side and I get another ticket? Because at this point it won't give us our ticket back. So now we're really screwed because we can't even try another terminal. So we go over to get another ticket. Okay, it won't give us a ticket because I guess the way that it's mapped out is there has to be a car. You know how they have the sensors? I mean, that's how the lights work. It's a sensor. There's a car there, so there's a sensor. There's no sensor because there's no car sitting on there. So we can't get another ticket to put another terminal. So we start driving around the parking garage, going to different outlets, trying to put a card in because it says, oh, put your ticket or credit card in so that you can get out. Okay, so we can't get out. So then my husband starts getting frustrated, and he's like, I'm about to break this shit. I'm like, no, because if you break it, I can see the cameras right there. Like, they're gonna see our license plate and be like, okay, now you owe the town like $5,000 for breaking their little freaking thing that lifts up to let you out of the parking garage. So then we freaking, okay, so we're going back and forth. So then we drive back to where we first started to try to get out. There's a lady driving in. And so she's driving in. We're like, wait. We're telling her the situation, and we're like, maybe there's a way that you can get another ticket so that we can try to go out to another terminal or whatever. And at first she's listening, but then she's like, anyway, she drives off basically. So we're like, fuck, or freak, sorry for cursing, but we're like, damn, we can't get out of here. So we're sitting there. Now, mind you, this is like an hour has gone by. And my husband keeps going back to the things. He's pressing the help button. He's calling the number that's on the machine. He's calling the number that's on the security. I Google the garage, and there's a number for the garage. I'm calling it. It goes to voicemail, leave a message. I'm leaving messages. I'm like, oh my God, we're not going to be able to freaking get out of here. So then finally, so an hour and a half has gone by. The sun is going down, and we're like, what the hell? Like, we're about to be sitting here overnight. We can't get out of this. And it's crazy. I don't know if you guys watch that show, Cinema Summary, but like me and my daughter watch Cinema Summary, and they have like summaries of like how to beat certain movies and stuff. And then they have like different how to, so like how to get out of a swimming pool that's not filled with water, like that kind of thing. Like, if you get a chance, like, they're fun. Like, watch Cinema Summary. I think it's on YouTube or Netflix. But anyways, we start thinking like, oh my goodness, we're in one of those situations because we literally can't leave unless we break that little thing that comes up to let you out of the parking garage. And so then freaking, I was just like, we're going to have no choice, and we hate to do this, but I'm like, we're going to have to call the cops. So I call the police department. I don't call 911. I'm not using 911 for a real emergency. So I'm on the phone with the chick, and I explained to her what's going on, and she's like, oh my God. She was like, I don't think the cops would have a way to get out of there. I was like, well, we need to get out of here. I'm letting her know because in a minute we about to break this thing and we're about to leave or whatever. So I'm on hold with her. She's calling trying to call every dispatch and every radio to try to get a cop to come help us. And of course, they're telling her, tell them to call the security. Tell them to call, whoever the number is and the thing. And she's telling them, like, we've tried this and it's not working. So I'm on hold with her. A guy pulls in, and is coming in to get a ticket. So my husband goes over to him and was like, hey, we came up with another idea. Hey, can you grab your ticket and then maybe back up and then grab another ticket so we can at least take another ticket and try to go to another terminal because we think that this one is messed up. The guy starts laughing, okay? And is like, no. Or not no, he didn't say no, but he starts laughing. He's like, come on, or whatever. And my husband's like, no, my wife is literally on the phone with the police right now trying to get someone to come. This guy fucking drives off. So no help at all, right? Finally, the dispatch chick comes back and she was like, okay, I finally got someone from the fire department who's willing to come help you guys. I felt so bad because I was like, I know there's probably more emergencies out here, but literally if we don't get someone, we're either going to have to break it or we're going to have to wait till the morning until someone comes here to work to actually help us out. And so she said, fire department's going to come, have your husband stand outside and wave them down or whatever. So we're like, okay. Then, thankfully, and I wish I would have got her name, but a woman comes in her car and pulls up to the pay station thing, and it lets her through. And then she thankfully stops because she sees us, and my husband tells her the situation, we can't get out of here. We've been locked here for almost 2 hours and we need to get out. And she actually said, I have a key card, so that's why I'm able to get out. But we noticed that the arm was still up, that she was under. And then my husband was like, wait a second. Because she was like, my key card won't work for your card. And we were like, wait, what if we come right behind you and get out? And so we took the chance. She was like, yes, let's do it or whatever. Thank goodness, right? She didn't just take off and think we were trying to scam her or whatever. We drive up right behind her car. She goes through and then the arm starts to come down. But thankfully on the bottom of the arm, it wasn't wood, it was rubber. So I'm pretty sure they're used to like people doing stuff like that. And we were able to drive out and it did not damage our car. We were finally able to get out after 2 hours of waiting for help, waiting for the police department to help us, waiting for the fire department to come. Oh, and by the way, I will say this. We were on the highway. I called the police department to tell, or I called the police department to tell them to tell the fire department not to come help us because we had gotten out. The lady said that she was going to let them know, but then I guess I don't know if she got to them in time because they called my phone and the guy from the fire department was like, "Hey, did you guys get out of the garage?" And I told him the story and I was like, "Yeah, we were finally able to get out." Thank goodness, but how's that for a story time? Like, who gets trapped in a garage? Like, I'm still getting heart palpitations because remembering, like, I can't even believe something like that crazy happened. That's stuff that you only see in the movies. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this story time.